Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. It's your man, Positive Lab, bringing you live coverage of AEW Dynamite. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. AEW on a WWE game. Absolutely not controversial at all. But tonight we are back. This is the Fallout episode, peeps, for the Double or Nothing pay-per-view, which is an absolute belter. It must be said. Obviously, we saw a couple of title changes there too. And we are ready to roll tonight. Obviously, we've got Jay White once again racking up the main event. And in the opener, we've got one of AEW's hottest feuds it's ever had. It is Wardlow versus MJF. Of course, in real life, MJF, all the controversy, did the job for Wardlow, so to speak. Let's see if this is a bit different on the game then. MJF, we haven't seen many matches with him. He was, of course, on Rampage last week, or as I call it, well, Dark is meant to be called, but I ended up calling it Rampage. I couldn't bother kind of changing it. But, let's get it turned down a bit, guys, sorry. There we go. Yep, he actually lost to Roddy Strong last week on Rampage MJF in his debut in the series. So it will take a little bit of a while to load here, guys. It is one of them things. It is a core, or CW, however you pronounce it, arena. So that'll be why it's going to take a little bit longer. Here we go, and we're in. AEW Dynamite, first week of June. Let's go.
It's the new mothership. Welcome to Monday Nitro.
Toss your remote away. There's no reason to channel flip with the Monday Nitro we have planned.
This show is looking way better than last week's Thunder.
So here is the lineup, guys. 9 matches once again. 9 across the board. Barring pay-per-views. It's Wardlow and MJF. Then we've got a mixed tag between Jake Cargill and a Hangman Adam Page versus Jay Lethal and a Ruby Riott. We've got Psychosis and Jushin Thunder Liger in their weekly spot. This is the 5th time they fucking face each other. Scorpio Sky taking on a debuting Orange Cassidy. Should be interesting. Then we've got Mark Emery versus The Undertaker in an old WrestleMania classic. Part of the streak, of course, to see if Mark Emery can kind of break that. CM Punk and Chris Jericho, an absolute legendary war in WWE, sparking up 10 years later, of course. Then we've got Okada taking on Nick Jackson. We've got Big Show taking on Kota Ibushi. That'll be an intriguing little prospect there for Big Show. And Jay White taking on Matt Jackson, both Bucks in singles action once again. Do we have anything that doesn't have a run-in? Nope, so no real progression of rivalries, but we're going to go and show you some solid wrestling then, you'd imagine. Wardlow, the TNT champ, the man who was self-made in AEW, of course. He was MJF's lackey. The guy he got generically over in comparison with MJF kind of giving him shit week in, week out. MJF, on comparison, is the best heel character probably in the last 20 years, barring Edge, maybe, for his kind of understanding of the game, really. It's an incredible prospect. These guys are both so young. And what? So, yeah, we've got a hell of a night tonight, guys. 9 matches on the card. We're finally loading. I'm just looking at the screen. I can't see it on my TV, so I've got to look on the stream video. It's finally loading. But this one's going to be a hell of a match, guys. Here we go. Waiting out for it to load, of course. Got to wait for entrances. Load up the arena too. Forgive any lag that gets involved too. Just wait for this to load up now, guys. Wardlow, MJF. Last time they faced, Wardlow powerbombed the absolute hell of MJF. Guys, we're ready. Wardlow, MJF, match 1. Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 291 pounds, Warlord.
Ruthless aggression is alive and well, and this superstar is living proof.
Ruthless aggression is overrated, Saxton. Whatever happened to being ruthful? How come nobody ever uses that word anymore?
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 232 pounds, MJF.
The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it with a knife. A lot of drama involved with this one.
He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically.
And you are looking at one of the most unshakable superstars on the roster.
Absolutely a picture of resilience. He's been through ups and downs, but has never given up the fight.
Bitter perseverance is what will make him such a threat in this matchup.
Coming into this fight, his opponent's been boasting a new, more aggressive attitude. We'll have to see if that new approach will produce any dividend. Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out. Across the top rope.
Oh, right to the gut.
Two-handed choke slam.
Stop right to the gut. Looking for the quick pin. 1, 2. And he kicks out.
I really thought he was going to get his shoulder up at one.
Heading up, he's thinking big.
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Oh, stomping away.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already. He must have seen that coming. Dropped with a suplex.
And he's really gotten into his zone right now.
He is just dominant right now.
Tagged with a punch.
Measuring. Oof. Face stomp. Staved off that attack. Systematic attack on that arm.
Check out this power.
The Rowdy Buster. Off into the pin. Dying a 2 count there.
Getting the shoulder up before 2 tells me the end is not near. Just a barrage of stomps.
Being carried around with ease. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Strikes with a kick.
Going up top.
Perched up top. Brace for this impact.
Like a guillotine.
That could be it. He powers out at the last moment.
He can't let that discourage him. He's got to keep on the offensive. The fist has been dropped.
He isn't finding any space to recover.
He's just on the wrong side of every maneuver. He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone. He moves just in time.
Snapmare it over. Look out! Big knee!
Looking to inflict even more damage right here. Face first.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Good officiating there. Referee seeing him the ropes and breaking the count. Nothing fancy there. Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a rag doll here.
Dropped right on their face. Man, what a hit.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
His off.
Will it be? 1, 2, 3. Major win! That'll change his career tonight!
Excellent stuff there by Wardlow, guys. Dominant performance in the end. MJF barely got a move in, as you'd expect. Fantastic performance.
A huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
MJF would be very, very disappointed with that. But Wardlow just did the thing. MJF managed to hit a couple of moves, but it was just a Wardlow show tonight. Finally showcasing a champion on this brand as an actual winner. Barring Okada. Everyone else seems to bloody believe Okada's been losing. Other than Jay Lethal, I think nobody's really done much. Yeah, you can see. There you go. Look at that. Neither of them are contenders. But here we go then. Next match. Good little first match. Good little opener. 2.5-star match there. Kind of what you kind of expect from AEW Dynamite at the moment. But here we go. We are on to match 2. It is a tag team matchup. Jade Cargill, the undefeated TBS champion, of course, the equivalent of a women's champion in All Elite Wrestling. Hangman Adam Page, involved in one of the best storylines, from kind of almost self-doubting himself to becoming the AEW champion, finally believing in himself, and then ended up becoming the AEW champion, a real mainstay, working along with the Dark Order, his amigos, his buddies, being true to himself. Hangman Adam Page heel turn just is something that probably won't happen, even as stale as he may very well be as a babyface at times. Those two are, so it's heel and face teaming together, which should be an interesting dynamic. On the opposite side, you have Jay Lethal, one of the greatest Ring of Honor champions of all time. The man who's held their company up, well, before obviously they went into administration in 2021. I don't know if you even call it administration. It was just kind of, they shut the doors, didn't they? But Jay Lethal was the man who kept all the glue together, fighting against all the up-and-coming talent. You like some Matt Taverns, pardon me for saying this, the weirdo, Marty Skrull, who's finally starting to get himself back after the Me Too movement, the bloody weirdo. But other than that, yeah, so Jay Lethal as one of the best finishers of all time. I remember a WCPW event when Jay Lethal went to hit the lethal injection, and of course Noam Dar, a familiar face on this series back in 2K20, managed to lock an ankle. Like, amazing. Just, the guy can wrestle. He can go for days. An amazing wrestler. And a real upstanding citizen too. Then we got Ruby Riott, of course, Ruby Soho this is, of course, formerly known as Ruby Riott from the Riott Squad. WWE was teaming up with Sarah Logan. And, of course, Liv Morgan, who we saw at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, of course, going after... Well, she was Money in the Bank, of course, losing effort to Becky Lynch on Raw. Ruby Soho, of course, now prominent member of the AEW roster. Of course, the women's division in AEW have not kind of been portrayed the way they should have been. Not really given the chance to shine, so to speak. So it's going to be intriguing to see who wins this, because Hangman and Page, the hell wrestler, Jay Lethal is 4 top competitors, and we're going to find out who is going to win. It is Jay Cargill and Hangman Adam Page versus Jay Lethal and Ruby Soho up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Arlington, Virginia, weighing in at 235 pounds, Adam Page.
Take a look at the talent in competition here. You can see exactly why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one. A competitor who always has his game face on, ready for a major battle.
And her partner, from Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, the All-Star Wrestling Television Champion, Jade Cargill.
I'm going to come right out and say it. Yes, this athlete takes great appreciation in their own in-ring performances, but it doesn't make them a bad person.
Who says it does? But on that topic, they're not my cup of tea. Actually, a little more like a cup of raw sewage, if we're being perfectly honest.
And from Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Ring of Honor World Champion, Jay Lethal.
If this person spent as much time focused on their ring work as they do for standing up for what they believe in, they'd maybe be undefeated.
Corey, I think sometimes a person's courage and character speaks louder than their record.
Really? Show me the last time someone got a title match because of their courage and character. He may not be defending the championship tonight, but his pride is always on the line.
And from Michigan, Rowdy Rivers.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Well, good. Let's see what they've got then.
She knows she deserves to be atop this division, and a win tonight will go a long way towards that.
Get ready for the best of both worlds. It's time for mixed tag match. Back punch. Ouch.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. Oh, geez, that could take you out.
Dragon suplex.
Talk about a bad landing.
He tags out, which means it's now time for the women to compete. Big time spine bump. Can she keep her down? Well, you have to question this decision. Strong kick. Oh, the power, absolute power here. Oh, the Grand Slam. Into the stretch.
Tap.
With what, their tongue?
Think about all the pain she's in right now.
There's no shame in giving up now.
No, that was incredible. A couple of elbows, a third one to the nose, and that'll break the hold.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
God, what an elbow.
Oof, that can knock you out.
DDT.
Talk about devastation. She gets the tag. That means her opponent has to leave the ring too.
Oh, knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
What a smash.
That is just insulting. Enough already. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Goes into the pin. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for a submission.
Got the crossface applied. Will this match end on a submission, on a tap out?
In this much pain, even an iron will might not.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. And he's able to reverse.
That'll have you walking funny.
Looking bad for her here. Oh, not pretty.
The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
Fist drop. Into the barricade.
Look at this. Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock. Textbook fall-away slam.
Will it be? I think so.
And he fights it off.
He just won't give up.
Counter. And now there's an opening. Irish coast backbreaker.
He tags out, so now the women are going to go one-on-one.
Oh, this is not going to be good. She's in trouble out there, guys.
Oh, boy, she's ready to attack.
Oh, no. Crashing hard onto the floor.
No, that was a harebrained idea to try that.
Was trying to find a way to attack, but completely wiped out.
Clothesline.
What impact.
Impressive reversal there.
And the DDT.
Uh-oh.
High angle belly to back suplex.
And now the tag resets the action as the men get set to do battle. Irish curse backbreaker. He's going for it all.
Getting up, but doesn't have a clue what's coming at him. From the top.
Double axe handle.
Stomping. Ouch. Piercing elbow drop. Backbreaker.
Just one step ahead.
Well-executed suplex.
These women have been chomping at the bit, and now they're about to throw down.
She's losing some steam now.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars. Oh, disabling the leg with that.
Kick. She's finished. And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Yet another unbelievable, guys. That was fantastic. Another great mixed tag match.
Here are your winners.
This time,
And
of
this
course, it was
next
Jade
change
Cargill
captured a
and
significant
Adam Page.
victory.
These
Getting
two
the
looking
victory.
like a force to be reckoned with in the women's tag team division.
They're not in the women's division, are they? They're in the mixed. Idiot. Ruby. I'll put it as Ruby Soho, actually. 3.5-star match. I mean, it was fantastic. Great action all the way, bell to bell. Probably not the best one we've seen all series, but that was right up there. That was a good one. Especially for the fact that there was no real chemistry between any of the teams. But there we go, guys. That was Jade Cargill and Hangman Adam Page pick up the victory against Ruby Soho and Jay Lethal. All right, then. So match 3 is a rerun of a match we've had about 4 times, or well, I think it's 3 or 4, at least 3. It is Psychosis, the former WCW stalwart from back in the day, cruiserweight champion, legend in the on the lucha scene in Mexico. part of a stable back in the day with Vampiro. Not many people know about it, of course. Great battles, great rivalries over the years with the likes of Rey Mysterio, of course, Rey Mysterio Jr., as he was known back then. And also with the likes of Eddie Guerrero, part of the, I believe it was LW, I think it was, back in the day. Latino World Order, of course, a little trademark and a little spin-off from New World Order. Across the ring from him is a man who doesn't need an introduction, the greatest Japanese high flyer of all time, Jushin Thunder Liger. He's won championships all around the world, just incredible guy, longest reigning, I think he was the longest reigning IWGP champion for a long, long time. And these two always have absolute belters. The pair of them can't keep the feet on the ground. You want to watch hippie flippy shit? This is the match to watch, really. There's a couple of them coming up later as well, where there's going to be a lot of contrasting styles, of course. The biggest one I'm looking forward to myself personally is Okada. Well, not a Big Show taking on Kota Ibushi. Big Show seems to always have amazing matches. Anyway, Psychosis, Jushin Thunder Liger, match 3 up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tijuana, Mexico. Weighing in at 186 pounds, Psychosis.
It's all about showing off for this superstar. They are fearless and want everyone to know.
You say fearless, I say insane. Let's just call the whole thing off. The look of focus and determination on his face. He wants to show the world that he can compete on this high level.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 186 pounds, Jushin Thunder Liger.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
A very high-pressure situation ahead for this guy, but he is more than ready for it.
This superstar is coming in with a lot of enthusiasm and energy right now.
But what's going to happen when the excitement wears off and he comes to realize he's in a fight against someone who's going to take his head off?
All I can say is we've seen adrenaline take this superstar very far in the past.
But he'll be facing off against someone who is trying to shut down all the naysayers. Someone ready to claim a spot at the top of our business.
Bang, right in the face. He saw it coming, taking advantage.
He's looking completely lost as he finds his footing. From the top.
Oh, God, that's a bad landing.
Taking a chance, and it didn't pay off at all.
Body part working the arm.
Turning the tables.
Quick strike to the lower body.
Oh! Saw that coming.
Uh-oh. Thunderous powerbomb. Stump puller leg snap. Very effective. The ref's count ain't stopping.
The clock is ticking here. 8. Moves outside. What's the plan here? He could pin his opponent right here. Stops the count before a 2.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here.
Stomping down.
Strong kick.
My goodness. Now he's been put on the defensive.
From the top.
Diving senton. Oh, what are they doing here?
All the way out.
Sit out, gourd buster. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of moments.
Boom. What a drop kick. On the mark. Does he get him here? 1, 2, 3. An emphatic victory.
I'm an honest guy, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't the best match between them two at all. That was crap. But very clunky.
This superstar picks up
You have much more chemistry, lots of moves missed. It's like watching a bloody Sin Cara match, to be honest. But
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent is happy about
Psychosis
losing
got the
here,
win, I
man.
guess.
It's got to be
But other than
humiliating
that,
and
they were just all over the place.
He thought he was going to win this match.
Oh, I kind of did too.
Look at Jushin for the life didn't bother to show up for work for that particular match. They are now rivals still. But yeah, moving on, I guess, 2-star match. It's probably as best it's going to get. Like I said, a very, very, very clunky affair, ladies and gentlemen. Match 4 then. Who have we got? I can't even bloody remember. Who is it going to be? Ah, this one. Now, this was going to be very intriguing. It is Scorpio Sky, the former TNT, 2-time TNT champion at AEW, of course. Mixed martial artist, very, very talented mixed martial artist. You got a lot of these crossover guys who kind of like show up and say, oh, I'm an MMA guy. Well, this guy legitimately was an MMA guy. Knocked a fair few people out in his time. Got a couple of submissions, did Scorpio as well. And a very, very well-rounded wrestler, of course. Formed an alliance with Ethan Page, part of America's top team, working with the MMA guys. In, like, obviously, like Junior Dos Santos. We had Andrei Arlovsky. Austin Vanderford, sorry. Vanderbilt, Jesus Christ. Dalton, I think, who was it? Dalton, I can't remember his bloody name. Dalton somebody. Dalton Castle, that's the one. And obviously Paige Van Zandt, of course, which Chris Jericho famously said, open OnlyFans page and we'll show everyone. Anyway, Orange Cassidy, my favourite personal AEW wrestler, he just doesn't care. He just his style of wrestling is just comedy, but it's effective. He's an unbelievable wrestler. He has a persona where he doesn't try or doesn't really give a shit what he does. But of course, when the glasses come off, when the hands come out the pockets, this man can go and throw with any wrestler on the planet. Cassidy, don't be discouraged by his size or inactivity. This guy is going to be a future world champion. I think he did just win his first championship, actually, in AEW as of this week. But anyway, Scorpio Sky, Orange Cassidy, match 4 up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 233 pounds, the television champion, Scorpion Scoop.
This puppy dog loyalty from this superstar has to go away. It's become a detriment.
There's nothing wrong with having people you can trust in this business and being someone others can trust too.
Woof, woof. Spoken like a true puppy dog, Saxton.
And his opponent from out of this world, weighing in at 166 pounds, Owen Cassidy.
The WWE Universe has been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start, and the countdown is almost over.
He said he'll steal the show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
What are you expecting from this superstar tonight, guys?
Well, he did say earlier that he's going to attack his opponent with a renewed hostility that we've never seen before.
Yeah, he also said he's going to make the competition. His shoulders are down!
1, 2.
He kicked out.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
Just cranking the head.
Looking for a high-risk move.
From the top.
Diving thrust kick.
Oh, no. Flying with the moonsault. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Just defenseless as the momentum is against him.
He's got to reevaluate his approach at this point.
1, 2. And then he follows it up with a big one in the face. He's absorbed some damage already.
Kick right to the face. He knows how to avoid contact.
Grabs the leg.
Look at this. He just tossed the leg. Ooh, well measured.
Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
And heavy hands to follow.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Top rope.
450. And will this be it?
1, 2.
Manages to escape before the 3 count.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Evading offense.
Whatever's playing here can't be good. Powerbomb all the way to the outside. He's definitely being the aggressor here.
Yeah, he has planted himself in the driver's seat.
This match grinding him down a little. He's turning the tables.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Neckbreaker.
Ouch.
3.
Sliding back in from the floor now. Neckbreaker. That should do it right there.
1, 2, 3.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Oh, yo, AK, how's it going? What an amazing... That was a really, really quick, fun match. I enjoyed that one. Orange Cassidy, very, very impressive. How are you, AK? Anyway, buddy, you okay? Thank you very much for tuning in, buddy. But yeah, great match. Really, really good chemistry, these two. Orange Cassidy, very impressive. But Scorpio Sky, once he got on top, and I made a mistake, guys. Scorpio Sky is actually the TNT champion. He beat Wardlow in the Double or Nothing event. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, man, good to hear. Yeah, I'm pretty good, buddy. We took the little lady to the fair earlier. She's asleep now. We're just kind of well, I'm doing a little bit of streaming as you do. Right then, here we go. A match which has happened in the last 15 years at least. It is, well, 16 years. It was 2006 WrestleMania. Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, the man who was involved in the Hall of Pain segment, of course, back at the start of the 2010s, where he was just crippling every single fucker who was going near him. The unstoppable champ, which he should have been anyway, but obviously realised his full potential. Went away from it, come back, and was a dominant little bastard. Big bastard, sorry. Taking on the greatest of all time, Undertaker seems to be appearing on every single AEW at the moment. But, yep, he's here. He's going to be Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, taking on The Undertaker up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 381 pounds, the strong man, Mark Henry.
Guys, this match has the potential to completely change the WWE landscape, and it's because of this level of talent involved. He's in perhaps the best physical condition of his life. He knows what it takes to reach the top here in WWE.
His opponent, accompanied by Kane from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise. Considers himself main event material, an uncrowned champion. He wants to show exactly why here tonight.
There's Undertaker, a legend who has proven to be such an exceptionally gifted talent inside the ring that he came to also be known as the Phenom. A credit to his endurance and the scores of all-time great matches he's had and won. Tonight could be just another notch in the Undertaker's belt.
But don't overlook his opponent, a superstar who is tired of living in the shadows.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Somehow he saw Taker coming.
Big overhand.
Haymaker connects. Setting him up for the flatliner. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. So much damage inflicted.
He can end it here. Gets the shoulder up.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Bang!
Undertaker unleashing complete devastation.
Undertaker is just doing whatever he wants now.
How do you put together a game plan for going up against a legend like Undertaker?
You start by going to the tape. Study Undertaker and try to learn his habits in the ring. I doubt you're going to find the dead man's secret weakness, but that familiarity could help you pick your spots to attack and maybe think up some counters.
Oh my, what a splash!
Reversal by The Undertaker.
Big punch to the body.
Setting him up for the flatliner. And here's a cover. Forces the shoulder up.
He is simply refusing to stay down.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Big uppercut. Hits him with the counter. What a shot. Ooh, what a damaging blow. An uncanny showing of power.
No way. Astounding power.
In the cage. That's what it takes to put the dead man down. 2.
And there's the win. Huge win here tonight.
Well, I mean, it wasn't Mark Henry's actual finisher, but by God, Mark Henry just beat The Undertaker.
Strong man, Mark Henry.
An important victory
Unbelievable
for him in
match.
this
The Taker battered him.
Dead man.
But Henry
has
come
just
back.
Been buried.
Counted old school.
Undertaker lost, and I can't believe it.
And there you go. Mark Henry overcoming the dead man. That'll go a long way, that will, to get Mark Henry up the ranks in his division. Solid 3-star match, in my opinion. Probably the best match we've had so far. I mean, the mixed tag match was fucking crazy, but I mean, in terms of singles matches, that's the best one we may very well get. And then I spoke too soon. We got CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. We're going to have a little bit of a talk about these two. Their rivalry in 2012, of course, which focused a lot around CM Punk's sobriety. We could talk all day about his joining AEW, but I'm going to focus on that on another episode. CM Punk's sobriety, of course. Remember back in 2012 for WrestleMania, which should have been the absolute odds-on main event, but then, of course, PG era John Cena, The Rock. You could not have that really as the main event, but CM Punk, arguably the best wrestler never to have a WrestleMania main event, especially with the fact he held the championship for a whole year. And then, of course, still didn't get the main event where he faced The Undertaker in the street match, which was the biggest potential threat at the time to the streak, of course. Of course, that ended the next year with Brock Lesnar. Chris Jericho, 51 years old, and still doing main event after main event. The man's put in the best work of his career, and he's in his 50s. It's ridiculous. So he will eventually stop. He'll probably transition into like a commentary role because he's just got the brain for wrestling. Jericho, first ever undisputed champion, of course, back in at the end of 01, beating The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin on the same night. No one's ever done that, of course, even in triple threats in the past. But yeah, Jericho, Le Champion, Lionheart, Jericho. Which Jericho are we going to see tonight? We'll find out. It's CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. Match 6 up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 239 pounds, the World Champion, CM CM Punk.
Matches like these, with talent of this caliber, this is why sports entertainment is an art form. It's this simple for the champ. Win no matter what the stakes are.
And here he comes.
And his opponent from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 229 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Social media has been buzzing since this match was announced, and I think the competitors plan on delivering on that hype.
He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
And you can sense the anger emanating from the competitor tonight.
Eyes like a blazing fire. This is a man you don't want to be in front of right now.
He's a man possessed is what he is.
Yeah, but meeting him in the ring's quite an obstacle. There's nothing about this superstar that signifies he'll be a pushover.
There's some power behind that punch.
Big first right into the buckle.
He's got him down. Is this it?
Strong kick out there.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Shifts it back onto him. Double underhook. Butterfly. Will this be enough? He forces a break before the count of 2.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
All measured up. Ah, drop kick to the spine. Off the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do?
Oh, look out. Splash.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Gosh. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Missed timing with that springboard.
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Knee strike to the face. Placed in the corner. Oh, my God. Fake first right into the buckle. And he goes for the pin. Fending off a 2 count there.
Could be in search of a second win now.
And up the turnbuckles we go.
Ooh. From the top. Diving double axe handle. Pulls the ripcord. Knee strike to the face. And shoulders are down. 2. A kick out before 3.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Perched up top. Almost lost their balance, but regaining. Diving elbow drop.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
Submission locked in tight. Nowhere to go. No escape. This could be the end.
There's no way he survives this. No way.
And he lets him out of the submission hold.
Could have been a strategic move to wear down that body part for something bigger later.
He's on his heels a bit now.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble is...
And the cover for the win! 1, 2, 3. And that'll about do it, folks.
The Macho Man diving elbow. The Anaconda Vice.
Biggest win of that young man's
and
career.
then just basically too much for Chris Jericho, the AEW champ. Every champion has won so far tonight, of course. Barring Jay Lethal, who's the one usually. Oh, they've actually. Oh, they shook hands. Oh, fair play.
Gotta love it.
Very, very Ring of Honor-ish, aka Chris Jericho, the Ring of Honor champion. Neither man, of course, liking each other in real life. But putting on a hell of a show here for the live crowd. Match 6 ends with CM Punk victorious. Now then, here we go. The IWGP Heavyweight Champion of the World, Okada, the man who defended this championship, of course, very recently in Double or Nothing against Kota Ibushi in a successful effort in a hell of a match, 4.5-star match. Taking on Nick Jackson, of course, a man who he's already beaten prior to this. It's going to be intriguing to see how this match unfolds. I'm going to talk about the competitors, may as well. Kazuchika Okada, the standard bearer, one of the greatest of all time in New Japan, of course. The man who carried the company in the early 2010s and onwards, of course, forming one of the greatest alliances in the world with Tanahashi after the Bullet Club causing murder. Speaking of Bullet Club, pretty much one of the founder members. Not quite the founder, one of the founder members, but kind of brought in during their rise to prominence. Nick Jackson, the independent darling, as they call him, the Young Bucks, former Impact Wrestling's Generation Me, of course, going on to become one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Of course, involved in the Brawl Out, All Out, which is a very interesting way to put it. But yeah, he is, of course, one of the greatest tag wrestlers of all time. So, Kazuchika Okada, Nick Jackson, match 7, up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan. Weighing in at 238 pounds. The International Wrestling Grand Prix Heavyweight Champion, Okada.
Tensions riding high. Plans on getting things settled in the ring. I can't wait.
This guy lives to compete, so he'll be treating this match as if he were defending the title.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 177 pounds, Nick Jackson.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down. He's been demanding this match for quite some time, and now he is ready to compete.
And here's a superstar that has all the tools to be one of the biggest names this business has ever seen. And a quick pin attempt. He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
Very soon to be going for a pinfall.
Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there. Left by the turnbuckles.
Strong overhead chops, then another.
And here's a cover.
1, 2.
And he kicks out at 2.
He really thought that was it.
Hooked up.
DDT.
This could be big. Going up high.
Up high.
Diving elbow drop. Oh, right to the kidneys. Reversal. Can he take advantage?
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
That was just disrespectful.
Snapmare takedown and a... Oh, look at the kick. Oh.
He eludes the contact. Oh, what a shot.
Great counter. Ooh, what a slap. Oh, here we go.
Oh, impacted.
Guys, did you think that this superstar would be able to get back into this match like this?
Absolutely not.
No way. He could pin his opponent right here.
And there's the kick out. An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
Bulldog delivered with force.
He's heading up top.
Thinking big.
Neckbreaker.
Cover.
Powers through after 2.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
Oh, right to the kidneys. He's looking a little off balance. Oh, foot just stomping down. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Extremely painful hold there. What a unique submission maneuver here. Look at the pain his opponent's in.
How much punishment can he tolerate?
How do you get out of this? Oh, look at that. What a great counter. Big impact.
We'll be looking to end things here with the Cobra Clutch.
Fading quickly.
Tap out. Do it now. Live to fight another day.
Time to hit the panic button. He is determined not to lose this match right now.
Snapmare. Followed by an elbow. Oh, solid kick across the back.
For a schoolboy.
Super kick!
And there's the cover.
1, 2.
No, kick out at 2.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Boom. Right across the small of the back.
He is just reeling from that offense.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
We'll be looking to end things here with the Cobra Clutch.
And he makes it to the ropes.
I knew he could.
Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed, perhaps worth it now.
And Okada proving too much for Nick Jackson. Nick putting a hell of an effort again. The Bucks seem to always do that.
This is the type of victory
Every
where you
match.
really
They
have
always
to
seem
weigh
to
the
get
cost
very
against the
close.
benefits.
I don't know if I'd
But
say the
then
battle
never
struggle
manages to be
worth
there.
it,
Again, they're in
but
a
I
hell
will
of a
say
tough
the one who
division, the
did it to them
IWGP
isn't
division.
the one celebrating right now.
So, an incredible matchup, of course, against one of the greatest of all time as well, Okada. Nick put up a hell of an effort, but still. There you go, of course, celebrating with the Randy Orton. Busted open with a super kick as well. Showing us true toughness. A fantastic, another 3-star matchup. leading on to what potentially could be the most bizarre matchup of the entire show. We've seen Big Show and Psychosis, but not Big Show versus Ibushi. This is going to be an intriguing test for Kota Ibushi. Big Show, former WCW champion as the Giant, two-time WCW champion as the Giant, one time without the NWO, of course, the next with the NWO. Then, of course, transitioned to WWE in 1999, where he interfered in the Austin and Vince McMahon cage match at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Well, to win the championship later that year, which is not really spoken about too much. Of course, what is spoken about is the fact the Big Boss Man drove off with Big Show's dead dad, which is a really, really odd segment. Looking back at it now, I don't think you could ever do something like that nowadays. It's a totally, totally different world. But, of course, went on to win a couple more world championships along the way. 2002, when Heyman screwed over Lesnar famously. But anyway, that's enough about the Big Show. Multiple-time world champ, world's largest athlete. Kota Ibushi, however, the Japanese sensation. One of potentially, I'd say, if Okada and Tanahashi are the wallpaper, then Kota Ibushi is the lampshade. Seriously, this guy is a staple of IWGP, of course. Former Cruiserweight Classic participant. Should have won that, really, and many people say it's the only reason why he didn't. It's because he didn't stay in America. However, tonight, let's see how this goes. It's Big Show versus Kota Ibushi. Match 8 up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from South Carolina, weighing in at 412 pounds, Big Show.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel in a main event level match. A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
And his opponent from Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan, weighing in at 232 pounds, Colin Ibushi.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight.
Looking into the eyes of this competitor tonight, you know he understands the significance of this match. This is an opportunity to make big headway on the roster.
But across the way is a man who's really dead focus. Someone who's been spending extra time in scouting for his competition.
Saw that one coming. Middle roll. Missile drop kick.
Hit the target.
Getting the shoulder up before two.
He's still in this. Big forearm.
Oh my, screw, targeting goal. He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
Wow, corkscrew moonsault, beautiful. Well-framed standing moonsault.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
He is having his way in this one now.
Yeah, he's fulfilling his game plan to the T.
Can't quite get him there. Ooh.
Running elbow drop on target.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now.
kick out before the referee can get to one.
Kicking out so early certainly sends a message.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
Big splash. Cover. 2 count, just kicks out.
Somehow, some way.
Great reversal. And my God, what a forearm.
Right to the jaw. O'Connor roll through.
Big Pele kick.
Oh, no, we're gonna see it. Uh-oh.
Knee strike. Lights out. Oh, the knee just being torn apart now. And this has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. And that's all she wrote.
God, an injured Kota Ibushi still got the job done against the Big Show.
Superstar picks up a huge
Forgot about
victory
Kota's
here
injury,
tonight.
of course, suffered against
Much
Okada.
deserved, Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent is happy about losing here. I mean, he's got to be humiliated and embarrassed. He thought he was going to win this match.
Well, I kind of
Incredible match it was. So that was, and to be fair, I wouldn't really say that was that bad in fairness. I mean, yeah, look at that. Here we go. Well, it was a 1.5 star match. I think it was mainly just due to how quickly it was over. But yeah, Kota Ibushi picks up the win, and now we've got the main event. It is Switchblade Jay White. Switchblade Jay White taking on the second buck. That is Matt Jackson. Another main event for these two. These two have faced off before in what was a fantastic match. I believe Matt actually almost got the win again. Typical Buck style, not managing to get the job done at the final hurdle. But Jay White, of course, the leader of the Bullet Club. On an international level, of course. Matt Jackson actually beat Okada last week in an incredible match. Didn't actually get the championship shot, though. But yeah, so Jay White, leader of Bullet Club. Absolute perfection as a professional wrestler. The technique of an absolute god. We've already spoken about Matt, of course. Jay White, of course, participated in AEW as more of a heel role compared to what he was running in Impact Wrestling. He was basically going up against the Good Brothers, the former Bullet Club members. Jay White in Impact Wrestling. When he came to AEW, he was kind of more of the heel sort of side to give Hangman Page more of a knees up, so to speak, in AEW as the main babyface, of course. But here we go then. It's Jay White, Switchblade Jay White, Matt Jackson, Bullet Club battle. Up next, main event.
Are you guys ready?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand. Weighing in at 239 pounds. The Witchblade Jay White.
If you listen to After the Bell this week, you know this is a match I've wanted to see for quite some time, and it's almost time to start. Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder, and he's going to use that anger against his opposition.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 174 pounds, Buck Matt Jackson.
The WWE Universe already reaching a fever pitch upon their arrival, and we are just seconds away from a highly anticipated match. A competitor with his share of detractors, but he wants to prove them all wrong here tonight.
What are you expecting from this superstar tonight, guys?
Well, he did say earlier that he's going to attack his opponent with a renewed hostility that we've never seen before.
Yeah, he also said he's going to make the competition beg for mercy.
But he'll be taking on an individual who is turning a lot of heads as of late. He's gained a level of popularity that has steadily grown week by week, and he wants to prove.
Launching. Diving five-knuckle shuffle. He thinks he has it. He gets the shoulder up in two. Couldn't quite slam the door yet. Oh, forearm after forearm.
Just relentless. Knee drop connects.
Oh, what a leg drop.
Oh, knee drop.
And he's just having his way in this match.
We are looking at an unyielding attack from him.
Oh,
Swinging neck breaker.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Knee drop. Great wherewithal on the counter. A slap.
Oh, look at this. What a headbutt. That was grapevine. Try to step through. Here it comes. And now looking to get it locked in.
I have no idea how he hasn't tapped out yet. Well, the torque on the knee. Rolling through now. Couple of kicks will break it. Paying it right back with a reversal.
Half and half suplex.
This could do it. It's over, all in a night's work.
A very honest man, as I've said, guys. Jay White absolutely,
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office
destroyed
right there.
Matt Jackson.
An absolute statement
That
by
was
the victor
not
here tonight.
competitive.
What a
Goodness me.
steamrolling.
Give this guy the IWGP Championship match. Him and Okada will bring the house down. 2-star matchup. Pretty, in terms of stars, pretty lame end to the show. However, a very, very good event in general. Again. But the two matches were very good. There was probably one bad match on the card, which was Psychosis, which is quite unusual to say. As we have finished now, guys, AEW Dynamite for another week. And of course, we got Rampage tomorrow. So, what we're going to be doing, guys, we're going to be getting a raid destination in a matter of minutes. So what we're going to do, though, is run through all the matches. We've got Wardlow, pretty dominant performance over MJF. Picks up the win. The highest rated star matchup of the night. Probably would, yeah, I'll give it match of the night, mainly because of that. Was Jay Cargill and Adam Page defeating Ruby Riott and Jay Lethal in a mixed tag. Psychosis, worst match of the night by a mile against Jusha Thunder Liger. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. However, a big improvement was Scorpio Sky taking on Orange Cassidy. Hell of a match, back and forth. Scorpio, the TNT champ, picked up the win. Mark Henry in the shock of the night, beating The Undertaker, coming back from old school and kicking the crap out of him. Then we had CM Punk beating Chris Jericho, potential rivalry right there. However, very, very good match again. CM Punk was dominant for the majority of it. Okada and Nick Jackson, probably the most competitive match, barring the Cassidy match of the night. Well, good effort by Nick Jackson, but Okada way too much for him in the end. Kota Ibushi, while injured, managed to beat the Big Show. Which was, yeah, fantastic. And Jay White, as we saw, absolutely squashed the shit out of Yeah, out of Matt Jackson, it wasn't pretty. So what we're going to do, guys, I'm going to look for a raid destination while we wait for this to load, of course. We think you like it. Nearly gamers, no. I'm going to look through here. So the divisions. So we've got Adam Page now, the #1 contender to CM Punk. That's a grudge match. So we're going to go for Weird Girl Gaming while I'm here. Well, my guys, I'll carry on my review in a minute. Raid. They got brilliant. We'll get that set up. So, 5th position, Wardlow moves up, of course. He was a former TNT champion, jumps right up into 5th place. Wardlow getting right into the mix. MJF and Chris Jericho, of course, fall down. Ruby Riott drops down in the women's division. No real change there. Jungle Boy, anyone there? Yep, Orange Cassidy drops to 15th. He had a shot at a non-title affair with Scorpio Sky, couldn't pick up the win. Psychosis remains #1 contender to Jay Lethal. No real change there. Ibushi and Jay White both Nick Jackson down. Mark Henry up to 5th now. Up to 4th, sorry. Matt dropping down to 5th. And there you go, guys. So we're going to go drop the raid now. And this is going to be the final. There's another 2 wrestling shows across the weekend, guys. So that was AEW Dynamite. Tomorrow night is going to be Rampage, or Dark as it should be called. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Much love. I'll be seeing you tomorrow night. Bye for now.